you just saw, I made some breakfast. I used the fair trade organic coffee, instant coffee that was in a glass container. In an attempt to use some less waste, I used my metal reusable straw and a glass reusable cup. My bagel wasn't necessarily environmentally friendly, but you can only do so much. But now I'm running to Target quick, and I'm going to get some of the things I need to make a compost bin for outside. Because I had a compost bin in the city at school. If you saw C and I's videos when we were still in the city, we both had the little compost bins, and then about once a week we would empty it into her big compost bin at her apartment, and then the state would come and collect it. But we can't really do that anymore, unfortunately, and I left my mini compost bin at school because I wasn't able to take it home. So I found a little glass jar that seals nice, and I'm gonna start putting my small compost in there, and then I'm gonna go get a plastic bin quick so I can make an outdoor one, so that when that one gets full, I can just dump it in. Then in a couple of weeks, when it's actually warm enough here in upstate New York and we start our garden, hopefully I'll be able to incorporate some of that compost. I have my mask to go out, so don't worry. I'm only going in there for real quick just to get this bin and a couple essential cleaning items that my mom asked me to get. So I'm not gonna be in there long, social distancing. But yeah, so I'll update you when I get the bins. So I got the, oh, I can take this off now. Whew. So I got the bin. It's still raining, so I'm probably gonna have to see if I can do it in the garage, maybe, or I don't know. We'll figure it out. Happy Earth Day! I'm not sure if you can tell, but it's doing like a half rain, half snow at the moment, and I'm walking through my backyard in flip-flops. So it's a little cold, but the soil I'm going to use for the bin I left out back here, so I just have to come grab this. Probably really wet, but that's fine. Okay, and I kind of need sticks and stuff too. If you didn't know, it rains just about every day here, so that's fun. I'm gonna try and rip some of this up, and then I'll get back to you with what I got. I've gathered everything I need, well, what I think I need. I just got some branches. These are all like dead. Then I've got some soil, and I've got this big knife because I'm gonna poke some holes in both the top and the bottom of the bin. This is about how big I'm making the holes, and I think I'm just gonna do like 5 or 6 throughout. It's actually not taking me that long. I thought this would be harder, but it's actually pretty easy to just kind of wedge a hole in there. Okay, so I finished. I put 5 holes in the bottom, and I'm about to put just 2 on the top in the center. I just want to show you the bin a little bit better. It has clips on both of the long sides. I chose this one because I wanted it to be sealed nice and tight. I don't want any animals to get into it, so this is a really sturdy seal. Yeah, so now let's just put some holes in the top. Okay, so we have 2 holes, 5 holes, and I've got all this, which I'm just going to break into a bunch of littler pieces and add into the bottom here. So it's pretty much all set for now. What I'm going to do is seal it up and just leave it on the side of the house. Because we haven't really been separating our compost foods and scraps, we don't really have any at the moment, but it's not going to take long to build some up. So what I'm just going to do is put this in the back on the side of the house, And I'm going to show you this little jar that I found that I'm sure everybody has one like, or something that will suffice. And then as food builds up, we can add it into there. So let me just show you this little jar I found. I didn't buy it. It's been in our kitchen for years. You could use a mason jar or any other jar that really has a sealable lid works. So I have some dirt left over because once I start adding my rounds of food, I'm gonna have to put this dirt, I'm gonna have to put the dirt over top of it to get rid of some of the smell and to help it break down some more. So this is the jar I found. It has this sealable thing here, and you just put it down and it seals nice and tight, so it'll be perfect. Thank you so much for watching this Earth Day celebration video. It wasn't a lot, but it's just to show that any little thing you do towards helping out the earth is better than nothing. Even though all I did was check on my plants and use organic fair trade coffee and then start a compost bin. Those seem like super small things, but that's just the beginning, and every little bit you do will help out. Especially today, it's a little tricky with us all being stuck at home. We can't choose to do those like bigger things. Like I know people that usually like to walk to work on these days and do really impactful stuff. So it is a bit of a bummer that we're stuck at home on this Earth Day. And in my area specifically, it's rainy and cold, so I can't even go out and go for a walk and enjoy the nice weather or anything like that. We have to be aware of our carbon footprint. We need to be trying to do whatever we can. Even New York State revoked their no plastic ban because of the times that we're in right now. But when my mom and I do have to go out for groceries, we are still actively bringing our reusable bags because we have them, and it doesn't make sense to use the plastic if we already have the reusable bags. So it's just those simple things that, yeah, even though you can get plastic now, still try and use your reusable bags. So I also just want to say I'm clearly not an expert on anything. That compost bin was very DIY. I watched a couple of YouTube videos, which I can link below, of the people that I watched. I just went on the internet and Googled how to make a compost bin. I spent $12 on that bin. I had dirt already. I had some twigs from the backyard, and now I'm just gonna slowly start adding our scraps in. So it's not a perfect system. The jar that we have is probably too small for the 4 of us all adding our scraps. So I'm gonna have to figure out a solution for that. But at the moment, it's what we have, and it's the little things that count. So thank you so much for watching. Have a great Earth Day. I can't wait to hear all the amazing things that you guys are doing to help out for Earth Day and to celebrate Earth Day. And have a great day. As always, like, subscribe, follow Risen C. You can follow us on Instagram at @MLDorn or at CELiving_. Thanks.